your relationship with God very strong. I'll be hanging out with my friends, typing up essays on my phone to turn it in. I almost went to jail. Literally just go to class. If you have assignments that are due, don't think about going to no darty. Don't think about going to no party. I'm not even gonna get it. I'm not even gonna be messy. I'm not even gonna be messy. That you taking out loans. You have to have discernment. Like, ask me how many times my 3:30 to 4:45 see me. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You didn't go to pre-college, nobody knew you, you don't have no rank. The darty start at 3, everybody get dressed ready to go, and you gotta go to class. It changes the whole game of college. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my kids, everything we did for the crib. All that smoke, Kevin said, everything I spoke with our life changed when you famous. I remember back before the change, we was nameless. And I cannot sell my soul. Go, let it tap. And I cannot sell my soul. And I won't. Cause Jesus saved my soul. I've been at the top shining like a light pole. This money sanctified, so I gotta say it again. Cause when you really came from the trenches, you was raised in the trenches. You felt like you dropped life from the trenches. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not new here, thank you for tuning in. And without further ado, let's get straight onto this video. So today, guys, I have been meaning to do this video for a long time, and I actually did film this video, but I did not like how I filmed it when I first filmed it, so I deleted all the clips. But now we're gonna film it for real. So today's video is going to be basically my guide to having the best college freshman year of your entire life, coming from Queen Freshman herself. Coming from the queen herself. So basically in this video, I'm going to be talking about my college do's and don'ts, what I do recommend you to do in college, what I don't recommend you to do in college. I actually had typed up a list of things. It's hot in here, Jesus. I don't want to be blowing the air though, because y'all not going to be able to hear me, but okay, so I have a list of do's and don'ts, and I have topics that we're going to cover, but I'm going to do this while I'm driving. So it's basically a drive with, oh, turn this down. It's basically a drive with me because I'm actually going to go get some ice cream. I'm fresh off the clock. I look cute, so I'm gonna go get some ice cream. I might go to Target because I do need to get little things from Target, but I'm gonna be filming this as a drive with me / college get ready. Like, I mean, not college get ready, college readiness type of video, whatever you want to call it. If you want to have the best college freshman experience ever in your life, wherever you go into college, keep watching this video. I'm telling you, I am the guide. Y'all want to listen to Woo Lady? Baby, me. I am the guide. I'm the guide. Listen to the queen. Hello. All right, so we're gonna get this show on the road. Hopefully y'all don't fall because I have y'all on a tripod. But the first topic. Well, we have a couple. I knew it. Okay, guys. So we fast forward a couple minutes. I ended up going to Rita's because, yeah, I didn't really feel like getting out my car anymore. I was trying to do this while I was driving, but y'all, everybody was acting like they did not know how to drive, so we're about to restart. So I got my questions right here. We're gonna start with the topic of classes, and my first do's for classes is to literally just go to class. And y'all probably be like, girl, why are you telling me that? Baby, because you're gonna get to college and you gonna have that first week where you gonna be like, wow, I'm in a whole new environment. Like, wow, I'm gonna be on my P's and Q's, like make sure my GPA right, make sure my classes, make sure I'm going to class, Then you go to homecoming. You didn't go to class the entire week of homecoming. And then after that, you're gonna be fighting every day to get up for that 9 a.m. You're gonna be fighting every day. Get up for that 10. You're gonna be fighting every day. Every single day. But you gotta remember that your parents is paying out of pocket for this. You gotta remember that you taking out loans. You taking out loans, babe. You gotta go. You have to go. Like, I literally went through a phase where it was like, bro, I cannot do this, and I would not go to class. I literally would be sitting in my room, class going on, and I'd just be sitting in my room, laying down, and I would get up, get dressed, go to the cafe with my friends, and then go to my afternoon classes. I would miss my morning classes all the time. And you would be able to tell because I would have like an A in the class, Then it'll be time for my attendance grade to come in, and it will drop my grade to a B every single. Yeah, because why would you even try to park beside me? Y'all, just go to class. Literally, the attendance grade matters. Your education matters. Go to class. I'm telling y'all. Build connections with your professors and your peers. This is one thing that I didn't really do a lot of last year, but I am going to do it this year, because once I did it, I realized it was levels to this, and I realized that when you do make the effort to get to know your professors and get to know your classmates and your peers, it changes the whole game of college. Like, it just changes everything. Like, they will give you grace on assignments. They will literally bump your grade up 3, 4, 5 points if they just know who you are. They just know your face. They know that you're willing. They know that you come to class. They know all the stuff about you. They will literally do anything and look out for you, because teachers don't want to see kids fail. They don't want to. They, especially in college, they don't want to see nobody fail in college unless you show them that you're not putting in the right foot. You're not putting the right foot forward. If you show them that you don't really care for real, you just here for the vibes, you just here to party, they not gonna care either. They gonna play in your face. Don't play in their face, so they won't play in your face, so y'all can have a great year. To organize your day on a calendar, people get planners. I don't recommend getting a handheld planner unless you are a visual, like you have to have it in your hand on paper. I recommend the Apple calendar or the Google calendar. I tried the Google calendar, but because I have an Apple phone, it just makes sense for me to just use the Apple calendar. I literally put my entire schedule in Apple calendar, my church schedule, my school schedule. I put everything in the Apple calendar, because literally life can get so busy. Like, especially if you want to be involved, life can get so busy and you can lose track of so many things. Be organized. Stay organized in college. Please stay organized. Get your work done as early as possible. Please get your work. Please, when you get the assignment, try to do it in the first 2 days you get in it. I promise you it's going to make a difference in your entire day, because literally you're gonna hold off on an assignment. You're gonna say, I'm gonna do it this day, but then that Friday you holding off on that assignment, it's a party. You're gonna go to the party. This time we're not gonna get done. Then you're gonna say, oh, it's the weekend, I'm not worried about this, I'm gonna come back on Monday. Then you're gonna come back on Monday, you got a test on Monday, you got stuff to do on Monday, other stuff is coming on Monday, you got another assignment, and then you just piling up everything. I'm telling y'all, your most crucial time to get all your work done beforehand is before homecoming. Specifically for HBCUs, let me lock my door. Specifically for HBCUs, because homecomings are literally the entire week, because my homecoming starts on Sunday and it ends on Saturday. So literally when that Friday hits before that Sunday, all your work needs to be done that Friday before that Saturday hits for homecoming. I'm telling you, because the week of homecoming, teachers are going to assign assignments. You're still expected to come to class, but baby, how do I tell you? I'm not doing any of that. I didn't do no work homecoming week. I didn't go to no class homecoming week. But that's because I did all my assignments before homecoming. So then the next week after that, I just dealt with all the assignments that were assigned during homecoming, and then the rest of the work. Besides homecoming, try to get all your assignments done 2 days of you getting it, because I promise you, stuff is going to stack up, it's going to pile up, and you're literally going to lose track of everything. Then you're just going to have a big blob of assignments just due or overdue, and you're going to be overwhelmed. I'm telling you, get all your work done. If you have assignments that are due, don't think about going to no darty, don't think about going to no party. Get your work done before you go out. I promise you. It will be times I will go out and I will be on Canvas turning in an assignment before 11:59. I'll be hanging out with my friends, typing up essays on my phone to turn it in, literally. And it's just annoying, because it's like you're trying to have fun, but you can't have fun because 11:59 right around the corner, you got an assignment due. I seen people go to parties and literally be sitting in the corner of the party with their iPad out on Canvas, trying to get an assignment done, trying to get the lab done before 11:59. Baby, fries, just get your work done. My next tip is to study. You're not gonna pass nothing in college without studying. Unless you're gonna use ChatGPT your whole way around, you are not gonna pass anything in college without studying, without opening up a textbook, without doing anything. Like, I promise you, like, this is not high school. You have to get in the library. You have to get in them study rooms. You gotta get in that study hall. You have to study. Like, you have to. At least 2 to 3 hours. Not every day, but when you sit to go study, take 2 to 3 hours literally hardcore studying. I use Turbo AI, ChatGPT, of course, for the layout of my studying. Like, you gotta be resourceful, because if you don't, you're not gonna get good results. I'm telling you, you have to study. Which in college, things slide in college as well, but it's like you're in college for your big girl career. You're not in college to play around. So it's like you literally have to know the information that you're learning in college. It's your big girl career, your big boy career. Like, this is not, you're not learning regular basic history and you could just go on ChatGPT and get all your, no, you have to know your formulas. You have to know the word for this. You gotta know this for that. Like, you have to, this is your big girl job. So don't think that you can just cheat your way through college, because baby, I'm gonna tell you one thing, you cannot cheat your way through your career. Like, and I'm not trusting no doctor that is using ChatGPT to get through college. Baby, I'd rather die. I'd rather die. My next do and last do is to check your emails and your Canvas every day. That should be a basic thing, but check your email every day. You grown now. You 18, you 19, you 20, however old you is going into college. You grown. You have to check your email. You have to check your Canvas, whatever you use for your assignments and for you to get messages back to you from teachers and faculty in the school period. Check it every day. When I wake up in the morning, I'm not even in school right now. I'll go back to school August 26th. I'm not even in school right now, but literally when I get up in the morning, I pray on my Bible app and I literally check my email. That's the first thing I do, literally, because you never know who's sending anything. You don't want to miss out on no opportunities, no scholarships, no internships, no nothing. Check that email every single day. I'm gonna put this down. So my don't for classes is no 8 a.m. Y'all be thinking y'all be doing something with that 8 a.m. and y'all do not be eating the girls up. Unless you a morning person. If you a morning person, I still would say no 8 a.m. I would say at 9:30. If you a morning person, go 9:30. If you're not a morning person, don't go 8 a.m. Don't go 9:30. Start your day out at 10. No shade. Like, 8 a.m. in college is not the same thing as at 8 a.m. in high school. I'm telling you right now. Like, you're literally going to want to kill yourself every day. I didn't even have an 8 a.m. because I didn't even play like that. I had a 9:30 and it felt like an 8 a.m. Like, I would be so mad getting up in the morning because it's like, bro, like 9:30 math every single day, bro. Are we serious, bro? I'll be sick. You will literally regret it. Like, I literally have that on my note. No 9 a.m., no 8 a.m. You will regret it. Avoid having classes past 3 p.m. and avoid having classes every day. So when I say avoid having classes past 3 a.m., my school basically like has classes. Well, I think this is for everybody, but I'm speaking for my school. You will get a 3:30 p.m. class to 4:45. And then you will, if you have to have a 5 p.m. for your major, you will have a 5 p.m. until. So my first semester, freshman year, I had a 3:30 to 4:45. Ask me how many times my 3:30 to 4:45 seat me. Exactly. My second semester, I had a 5 p.m. Ask me how many times my 5 p.m. seen me. Exactly. I don't recommend any class past 3 p.m. because literally, especially when darty season come, because you gonna be mad. The darty start at 3, everybody getting dressed ready to go, and you gotta go to class. Cause the education gotta go first regardless. Like, don't skip no classes to go to no party. I promise you. Do not skip no classes to go to a party. So, my camera is getting hot. Why? So, next thing we have on the agenda is social life. My biggest do with social life is you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That is my biggest thing. When you go to college, get comfortable with stepping out your comfort zone. Get comfortable with having to meet new people. Get comfortable with being in positions where you have to talk in front of people. Be comfortable with being in situations where you literally have to not be your normal shy self or normal timid self, and you have to be outspoken. You have to be your voice. You have to have a voice in college. Literally, I'm telling you, you have to have your own voice in college. You have to go in and get your feet wet in college. As soon as you get in there, don't be shy. It's a whole new environment. It's a brand new environment. It's people you've never seen before, people you never met before. Go in there and literally make your mark. I went in my freshman year. I was scary. No shade. You going into a new environment, people that you don't know. You know, like, this is not high school. Me being from the city, you would think that I already like have like that piece, like, okay, they know me, blah blah blah. baby, nobody knew who I was when I got to college. Like, I had to rebrand myself, and I feel like that's a normal thing to do. You have to rebrand yourself when you go to a new place, and college was that space for me. I was able to rebrand. I went in there and I had to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I was never a person that would speak in public. I was never a person that would just be outgoing and making new people, making new friends and making new connections, pulling people into certain things that I'm doing, you know, expanding my horizons. Like, I was never that person. I was always to myself, always very shy. I would always get stuff done. Everybody loved me. Like, everybody loved me, but I was never outgoing. So college made me more outgoing and made me find myself more, made me realize who I am and who I want to be, what's my purpose. And I did all of that and achieved all of that with making myself comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I even tell my dancers that, like, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Now, that is for professional or trying to get networking and I'm not saying get comfortable with being uncomfortable and you go into a party and you uncomfortable but you trying to be comfortable. No, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you go to college and you want to network, you want to meet new people, you want to have a new name for yourself, a new vision, a new face. Go and be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's what I was saying. My next thing is to join orgs and clubs. That's one thing that I definitely do recommend, especially going into your first year. As soon as you find a org or a club that's accepting new members, join it. If it sparks your interest, join it. It allows you to meet new people. It allows you to branch out. It allows you to connect to different people in different age groups and different classification levels. Because when you're in college, you don't just want to network with your class. Yes, you want to network with your class because that's who you're going, like, to level up with as the years go on. But you want to also network with your sophomores, your juniors, and your seniors. That's one thing I did regret by my freshman year, because I had so many senior connections or so many seniors that I loved, and like I didn't really connect with them until like the end of spring semester, and now they're graduated, and I'm just like, wow, like I didn't really get my feet really wet, really in there until my spring semester, because that's when I did my play and all that extra stuff. So once I did that, like I had so many different senior connections, like so many different seniors, and of course like church, working as the campus coordinator at my church as well, like that allows me to get to meet different people and know different people. And like I didn't meet all my seniors until the end of spring semester, and now everybody graduated. So it's like, dang, like, so I would recommend like networking with other classifications as well, because like even being in college, you're gonna need older people. Now I'm not saying connect with them to use them, but connect with them because they're more mature. Some of them more mature, some of them they've been in the school a little bit longer than you, so they know the ropes, they know what to do, what not to do. So, you know, just connect with everybody, but don't be a we'll get to that. Next is be approachable. Please be approachable. Like, if somebody comes to you and they say, hey, say hello. It's so nice to meet you. My name is I'm a freshman, I'm a sophomore, I'm a junior, I'm a senior, and I'm so happy to see you. Now, well, you don't have to say all of that, but like, please be approachable. Like, y'all do not understand how many people y'all turn away by not looking approachable, not being approachable. Like, literally, I had to work on this with myself. I remember one time I was in the student center. I was literally walking. I don't even know what I was doing, but I know I was walking. I think I was walking to my car. I was in the student center walking to my car, and somebody had seen me. I didn't see them, but they seen me, and they texted me, and they was like, yo, smile. Like, smile. And at that point, I was like, because my mom always tells me that. She always says, you have to look approachable. You look so mean. Why your face frowned up? Why you not smiling? People at my church even tell me, why you not smiling? Why your face frowned up? You have to look approachable. Like, and I'm still working on that myself. Please be approachable. Like, this is a new environment for you, a new area. Like, you don't want to be known as that girl or that boy that is just so mean looking. He don't want to talk to nobody. She don't want to talk to nobody. She just to herself stuck. Like, you don't want to be labeled as nothing, because being labeled in college is the worst thing that could ever happen. Like, because they will never let that go. We're gonna get to that too, because they will never let it go. Once you label as something in college, they will never let it go. How do I tell you? Next is network. All networking is not good networking, so, but I can't say you need to network. I already touched on that, I guess, earlier, in my statement of being comfortable with being uncomfortable. But you have to network. Go to every campus event. Welcome week, you need to be at every event welcome week. I'm not saying you gotta go out there and party, but normally for your welcome weeks or like NSO weeks, like there's certain things you do during the day. Like, I know my NSO week, we had to go to classes, what else? We had to go to classes. We took tours of the school. It was like different seminars you had to go to, blah blah blah. And then you came back that night and it was like a welcome week event. It was like Celebrity Wannabe, or it was Rep Your Region, or it was something else. It was all the events. And literally those are the events that you literally network with everybody, because literally after the events we all went to the waterfront and we all parlayed at the waterfront until curfew. So like literally go to the events, especially that first week. After the first week, you don't have to go to anything else. I would recommend you go to everything else, but after welcome week you don't really have to. But go to all the welcome week events. Even if you're not a party person, if you're not an outside person, just go to the events. If they have like workshops during the day, go to the workshops. And everybody gonna be in the cab this when they go to the cab. Like the first week is for you to really network, because after that first week, when school actually starts, baby, it's time to get in the books. Let me say this: after the first week, you're gonna get into school and school is gonna feel fake. I'm gonna tell you that. It's literally gonna feel fake. I'm gonna tell you that from my experience. When I got into school, it felt fake. My first day of school felt fake. My first week of school, my first month of school felt fake. It didn't feel like I was enrolled in college. It didn't feel like I was in college. I felt like I was just, what is happening? I was just around a whole bunch of people for no reason, just parlaying for no, like, it felt like a month of just straight parlay. But it was really fun. Like my first 2 months of school was probably my favorite, because it was like you had no idea what you were about to get into. Like you had no idea what the rest of the school year was holding. You had no idea. So them first 2 months felt like a fairy tale. It just felt like you were just living life, like living my life. Like schoolwork wasn't as heavy. It was just like you was free. Like you fresh. You're not at home. Well, I was still at home, but it just felt like I was just free. Like I had a sense of freedom. Like it was parties, it was events going on. Like it was literally like a fairy tale. And then once November hit, after homecoming, all of that just it's go time. After homecoming, you got midterms, or no, midterms is before homecoming. So after homecoming, you got finals. All the extra stuff. That's when life started getting serious, because that's when them grades got to be up to par, that GPA got to be T. Like literally that's when everything starts getting for real. So I would say literally go outside, have fun them first 2 months, because after that you literally gonna be like, oh my gosh, what is this? Like it's a lot going on, but it's gonna be fun. College is literally one big cruise. It's one big parlay. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so fun, bro. I'm telling you. Surround yourself with people who want the same things as you goals wise. That is a major thing. Surround yourself with people who actually want goals, actually is here for their career, actually that, like, literally you're gonna come across people in college who are literally in college because their mom made them or their dad made them, or literally in college just because they just seen everybody else go to college in their city and they wanted to go to college. Like literally it's gonna be so many of them there, and it's like if you surround yourself with that, baby, that's how you gonna be thinking. My first like couple months, all my friends was set on their goals. Like that was one thing. Like nobody in my friend group played about nothing. But of course you had like some of your friends that was just like, oh, I don't care, then you start adopting that mentality, like, oh, I don't care, it's gonna get done, or I don't care, like, you know, it's gonna happen. Then your grades start slipping and you start looking crazy while everybody else is perfectly fine. Like I cherish a lot of my college friends because they don't even understand, like, their motivation and their like drive to actually get stuff done, to actually be the best, be the greatest, pushed me to want to be the best, want to be the greatest. I want to be the greatest, I want to be the best. I mean, that's how I think of myself, period. Like hello, it's nothing like being surrounded by people who genuinely just want, like, they want more out of life. And it's like my friends like Wag, like Michaela, like Tristan, like all my friends, like Ali, like all my friends who literally are so goal oriented and literally just so like that drive. That's what you need in your life. You need people in your life that have that drive to push you to be better, push you to do good, push you to have your education T, push you for everything. You literally need so many people like that in college. Like, don't surround yourself with the wrong people. I'm telling you, please. Not all company is good company. I'm telling y'all. I might tell y'all a joke, I never tell y'all a lie, and y'all know that. And also run for positions. I was teeter-tottering about running for Miss Freshman my first year because I was scared, because like nobody knew me for real, and I was a commuter, and I had these evil spirits. I say evil spirits, and it's crazy because I'm not even gonna be messy. I'm not even gonna be messy. Evil spirits and evil people just in my ear telling me, why are you running for a position and nobody knows you? Why are you running for this and you're a commuter? You don't even stay here. You don't even live here. Nobody knows you. You had no clout. You didn't go to pre-college. You don't have no clout. You didn't go to pre-college. Nobody knew you. You don't have no rank. But let me tell y'all, I don't have to have rank in nobody's school because my city love me. My city Just run for the position. If you want to be Miss Freshman, run. If you want to be the secretary or the Mr. Freshman, or you want to be the president of your class, the vice president, do it. Because mind y'all, nobody is going to remember freshman elections anyway. Like, I promise you, like, it's going to be the biggest hype and talked about around that time. And once it's over, literally nobody's going to care. Like, I promise you, just do it. Just do it. And you're gonna have a great time. Election season is always my favorite season because it's the most stressful but most fun season. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I genuinely do love election season. But my don'ts is, do not be messy, don't be too open, because college is messy. Keep everything private, please. Do not get involved with people who just run their mouth. Do not get involved with people who feel like they can build off of your name, using your name to make themselves look better, or to use your name to tear your name down to build themselves up. Please, literally have discernment in college. Like, it's gonna be people out here that literally are pushing for you to fail. Don't feel like you have to be everybody's friend. That's the biggest thing too. Don't feel like you have to be somebody's friend. It's cool to be associates with people, of course, especially if y'all like welcome week, you had a friend, but if y'all like outgrow each other and y'all like, you know, like, you don't have to still be their friend. You don't. College is an endless pool of making new friends, meeting new people. Everybody does not have to be in the same friend groups they was in when they first got to college. I'm telling you, because you don't have to. Next is academics. My dues is to strive for an A+ in literally everything. I never realized how much the letter grade actually matters. Like, try to aim for the best. Try to aim for the best grades every time you can. Fall semester of college sets the tone for the rest of your 8 semesters. I cannot stress that enough. Do not go into your first semester and literally party so much and turn up so much that you forget about the real reason why you are actually there, because y'all don't understand the fall semester GPA. Literally, if you want to join clubs, if you want to join orgs, if you want to join multiple different things in the spring, they're looking at that fall GPA. They're not looking at the spring coming up. They're not looking, no, that fall GPA. So start off your semester with a fire GPA, fire grades, so you don't have to worry about it. Cause like I'm telling you, the first semester is going to literally keep you for the your entire year. Not even just that specific year, for the rest of the time you're in college. Like, cause whatever you set your GPA to be the first time you get in there, that's what you're building off of for the rest of the school year. So if you start off with a 2.5, that means you're building from a 2.5 for the remainder of the time you're in college. If you start at a 3.5, then you building from a 3.5 all the way up to the remainder of college. Like, that's literally, it's setting the tone for the entire rest of your college experience. I don't know why, but it's looking like it's about to rain, so I'm gonna try to hurry up. Use your resources on campus. Please go to tutoring and please go to office hours. Teachers have office hours for a reason, and I didn't realize how like important office hours were until I needed them. So please go to office hours. It's basically like tutoring for college professors. Like, it's kind of like you go in there if you need help or you need like extra help or like extra credit or whatever, you go in there and you get a one-on-one with the teacher. So, or if you missed a day and you need to be caught up, go in office hours. Like, it's very resourceful, it's very effective. Go. Now we going into relationships and friendships. The dues for that, I say meet and mingle with people. I've already said that. Be safe. Please be safe. Not everybody is good. Not every good person has a good intention. Not every good person has a good spirit or a good attitude. A person could be good on the outside, have talked to you like they good, and could be the most evil spirited person on the planet. Please be safe. Use your discernment, like I said. Be prepared for heartbreaks, babe. Be prepared, because them college, they don't play. Like, when I tell y'all, imagine having to deal with the at-home demon already, then you go to college thinking that you're gonna meet somebody new, and then you find another one, the same font, ask me how I'm still here. Ask me how I'm still here. You don't ask me, because it's only by the grace of God. Because to be honest, I almost went to jail. And be prepared for friend fallouts, because that's normal. It's college. Friends are not going to always be friends forever. At the end of the day, it's life. You move on, you learn new people, and then you just, you know, go about your day. Don't make relationships your first priority. Don't go in. I be going in too sometimes like, oh, I can't wait to go back to school so I can meet some new people, meet some new faces, da-da-da-da. But don't make it your first priority. Don't be caught in nobody's dorm. Just don't get caught. Don't be unprotected. That is a great thing. If you are going to be, I don't recommend it in the slightest. I don't recommend it in the slightest to be sexually active. But if you are, protect yourself, because it's so many different people that literally, y'all don't even understand. Like, the amount of people that I literally seen walking in and out of the clinic to get tested my freshman year was actually crazy. It was actually disturbing. I'm glad y'all was getting tested, but don't look for a husband your first year. I kind of like had this like insinuation that I was gonna go into college and just find my husband my first year, and I was gonna be with him for the rest of the... Play your cards right when you go to college, boo. Play your cards right. Don't listen to everything a man is saying, because 9 times out of 10 they're telling you one thing always and telling somebody else another thing. Please. And don't get caught up in the drama. If a man puts you in a situation between you and another female, please do not, like, please just leave. I dealt with this in high school and I dealt with it in college. Please just leave. Like, please don't even deal with it. Like, it's so many different fish in the sea. Don't even deal with it. I promise you. So guys, it actually did just start raining, which I called it. I knew it was gonna rain, but I'm almost done, so it's fine. Men really do only want one thing, y'all. Like, I promise you, like, you're gonna probably find a man that wants more than that one thing, but majority of men are literally just looking to have you delusional and butter you up just so they can get that one thing. You have to have discernment. Like, that's my biggest thing. And also another thing that I don't have up here, keep your relationship with God very strong. It's gonna be a lot of times where you feel like your faith is loosening. There's gonna be a lot of times where you feel like you straying away from God. But a lot of times where you feel like it's just you against the world and there's nobody else down there, especially if you're going out of state. You don't got no family near you, no friends near you, nothing, and you just fighting for your life by yourself. Keep your relationship with God steady. Keep it very steady. Find a local church home anywhere that's near you. If there's a church on your campus, we have a church on our campus, but I recommend everybody go to Greater Emmanuel Church of God in Christ on 275 North King Street. Period. Pop up August 30th. That is Campus Sunday. Well, no, it's not Campus Sunday, but it's Campus Welcome Back Sunday. Pop out. Get your Bible, the journals, get your devotionals, anything that can keep you close with that relationship with God. Please do it, because you are going to literally fight temptation every single day in college. You're gonna fight temptation of lust. You're gonna fight temptations of alcohol and drugs. You can fight temptation of procrastination. You're gonna fight so many different things. Not even just like the nasty things, or like the things that are looked down upon. Like, you're gonna be lazy. You're going to feel like you don't feel like doing anything. Like, it's gonna be days like that where you literally are going to feel like you are just down in the dumps and you're depleted, and you're gonna have to call on that one name. I'm telling you, keep your relationship with God serious. And if you don't have one, build it in college. Pray every night, please. I can't stress that enough. Pray every night. Literally, recently I've been praying, and I also say, for those who don't pray to you or don't seek your face, allow my prayers to reach them so that they're forever protected. I say that every night. Allow my prayers that I pray over my friends, that I pray over my family, to reach where they are, reach their households, reach their families, so that they will forever be protected. I pray that every night. So I'm praying that over you guys. Whoever's watching this video, I am praying that if you don't have a relationship with God, or you don't pray, you don't fast, you don't do something like that, I pray that my prayers reach you so that you will forever be protected. You will forever have angels dispatched around you, always, because I'm praying that prayer for you. So But still pray though. Don't let my prayer be the only prayer that gets to heaven. Still pray though. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. I kind of have to speed record this because I literally have 1 minute on my SIM card. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you guys always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Kisses.